A day in the life of Mr. Chamberlain consists of holding teacher meetings, teaching history, and running the MCA student store.
When I was a student teacher and a substitute here, the Partnership Academy had some teachers, Barbara Milholland and Kay Malkelberg, and I subbed for them a lot because they went on conferences and whatnot, and it attracted me to part of the academy, which was the at-risk students. And then when we rewrote the grant, we kind of took two tracks. There's an at-risk track, and then there's students who are really college-bound track. And we combined that with the media, and it developed in what we have now, the MCA. MCA basically had its first full class of sophomore, junior, seniors since 2000, so this is really our 11th year.
Mr. Chamberlain is a history teacher who tries to incorporate media into his everyday lesson plan.
We do current events, and I usually talk about things that are going on in the world and how the media covers those stories and why they pick certain stories over other stories, why they think they're important. We do media projects throughout the year. Our sophomores do a Industrial Revolution multimedia presentation. They do a World War II multimedia presentation. Then they'll do a Contemporary World presentation as well. The seniors do a presidential presentation when they're doing government, and during economics they do a traditional economy trade project where you actually have to make 10 trades to see what you can get out of a dollar. Some people have gotten guitars and motor scooters and things like that. And then the big project is a 15-minute presentation at the end of the year of a business plan. So they have to create a business from scratch. And that's kind of the culminating project of all the seniors.
Mr. Chamberlain is also in charge of planning trips, awards night, buddy breakfast, and MCA student meetings.
I have several. Part of it is field trips, part of it is community events, the banquets, the buddy breakfast, the mentors, the banquet at the end of the year. I do an annual report, which is pretty extensive. We track all the students' progress. So right now there's 150 students in the academy, so all of them have to be tracked. Graduation rates, did they pass the high school exit exam, those sorts of things. And I go to conferences throughout the state. One's a regional and then one's a statewide conference, which we talk with other teachers, trying to improve our skills as teachers and think about projects, cross-curriculum projects that help students make the learning kind of real-world-ish. And department meetings, agendas. I cover other teachers' classes, help them sub.
Some of these events include:
we usually start the year off with a bonding activity. We'll usually go to the River Cats game, where it's a minor league team here in Sacramento, where we just trying to get together, just kind of hang out and have some fun. And then the sophomores get to go on their first bonding trip, which is a ropes course, which is late August, early September. We'll do the Tower of Youth Film Festival late September, early October to see other student video work. The sophomores get to go on their overnight trip in late fall, which is to the Bay Area normally. And we'll do an ice skating trip in the winter. Then we'll usually do a couple like superstar lunches, or we'll do top 5 lunch right at the end of the first semester or the beginning of the second semester. Then the big trip is the junior senior trip, which we usually do 3-4 nights in Southern California or the coast. And then we'll usually do one community college, and then during the summer we try to go to a couple TV studios throughout the year. So pretty busy.
As you can see, Mr. Chamberlain and his MCA students have a lot of work ahead of them. This is Ashley Garcia and Amanda Lewis for CTV News.